What's up, my beautiful people? So listen, we are starting this podcast off a little differently today because we have a sponsor for our podcast. So excited. But nevertheless, our sponsor for this podcast is Kelly Family Dentistry, located at 2475 Lakeland Drive in Flowood, Mississippi. The area code is 39272. Kelly Family Dentistry offers a variety of services, y'all. They offer things from fast braces all the way to dentures. So they're there for you for the expectancy of your lifetime, as well as they accept all major insurances, including Medicaid, y'all. So Dr. Kelly is waiting on you to service your beautiful smiles because that's who's responsible for mine. Okay? She's waiting on you guys, and it's a plus that she's a black woman. So go support. Call them at 769-572-4425 to schedule appointments and ask about their new patient special as well. And tell her that your girl Shantia K sent you, or Chef SK, whichever one you want to use. Okay? Tell them I sent you, and let's get into this podcast. Love you.
Don't doubt yourself, trust me, you need me. This ain't a shoulder with a chip or an ego. But what you think they all mad at me for? You need a real woman in your life.
So listen, since our podcast today was sponsored by a healthcare provider, we are going to be on a healthcare note, okay? So, y'all, we just gonna get straight into it. So yesterday, I was talking to a mother at church, y'all. If y'all hear anything in the background, I am in a coffee shop. Pay that no mind. But nevertheless, I was talking to a mother at church, and she was just telling me, because we were talking, I was telling her, you know, some of the things that I do. I was like, I'm a fitness influencer. I'm a chef as well. And I am currently getting into real estate. So yeah, we were talking about that. But the main thing we were talking about really was the fitness aspect. I don't know how we went from, well, it was the fitness and chef aspect of what I do. So we were talking about, she was telling me how she's on different medications for diabetes, high blood pressure, all that good stuff. And y'all, when I say this conversation was not foreign to me, I've heard it oh so many times since I could actually remember, because of the simple fact that it is something that is prevalent in my family on both sides. So it's not something that's foreign to me, because I myself have had to be cautious of some of the things that I do, some of the things that I eat, because like I said, it runs heavy in my family, so I have to be cautious of what I do, because I know it could catch up to me like it caught up to my family members, and I don't want that. All right? Because your girl can't listen. When it comes to taking pills, I don't know. My memory, pills and my brain don't go together. Like, as far as taking them, it just don't go together. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I will not remember to take pills. I think the only thing I remember to take for real on a regular basis is my multivitamin and my probiotic. And I ain't even take that today while I'm playing. See, y'all see what I'm talking about, right? Like, I ain't even take it today. But nevertheless, we were talking and she was like, I'm on all this medicine and this, that, and the third. And my doctor asked me, he was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Because her numbers are still not where they need to be after all these years of being on medication. And her response was nothing.
Bruh.
Like, mother, why? Why are you doing it to yourself? And I got on her. I was like, ma'am, how you gonna say that you want to get off this medicine, or you want to do better, but you're not changing anything about how you maneuver through life, whether it be from what you put in your mouth to your physical activity or whatever. Like, you don't have any type of self-control. Like, you're on all this medicine, and I feel like, me personally, I feel like it's not a conversation that's had enough in our community, especially the black community. It's not a conversation that's had enough that, okay, just because it's diagnosed by the doctor doesn't mean it can be reversed by the patient. And I wholeheartedly believe that by a simple change in the things that you do, that you can reverse some of these things that you can reverse damn near everything that a doctor might diagnose just by a simple change in your lifestyle, from the things that you eat. Because y'all, me personally, I know that, if I'm eating, first of all, our bodies tell off on us all the time. It's constantly communicating with you. It's just up to you to listen. So I've taken the conscious effort to start listening to my body, and ever since I made that decision, it's been blissful ever since. Because ladies, we know our body's telling us all the time. It tells us what's finna happen all the time. It ain't just that female intuition. Like when our cycles and stuff are coming, you know when it's coming. You start getting irritable or whatever, you start having those symptoms, the same thing goes for your overall health. Your body is telling you what's going on before it even happens, for real, before it's even full blown. But you're not listening. So, because I know, for example, with me, I know that if I'm eating a lot of sugar, or if I'm stressed out and all this, that, and the third, if I'm eating a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs, pasta, bread, all that good stuff, if I'm eating a lot of that, I will get reoccurring yeast infections. Do I care about sharing that? No, because it's something that happens all the time with us. And I've had to educate myself on the fact that on my body, with knowing that, okay, I can't have this, like I can't have pasta, bread, or sweets and all this, that and the third every day of the week, or 4 days out of the week. I can't do that. Like if I do it, it has to be the healthy carbs from my fruits and veggies, okay? Because too much sugar in the body will ultimately cause a yeast infection. For me, I don't know about you, but for me, that's what my body do. Because it aids in the overgrowth of yeast. So yeah, nevertheless, we're gonna go back to this story, because I was like, mama, we gotta get, not mama, but mother, we have to get on this, because I want to see, everybody in my community get the most out of their lives. Even me, I don't eat all the things I'm supposed to eat all the time, and I don't work out as much as I'm supposed to, but I'm getting back to it. The thing is, when you know better, you do better. So it's always, when you get off track, you can always snap yourself into it, be like, hey, you got to get back on this, But I was telling her, I was like, mother, we got to get on this, because, if your numbers and stuff aren't, where they need to be, and you're still on this medication, it's kind of defeating the purpose of the medication if you're not doing what you need to do on top of taking the medication. You're not changing your diet, you're not being physically active, and you're not, just giving this whole thing a different outlook. You're not approaching it with a different mindset. So my thing to her, I told her, I was like, hey, listen, I need you to start detoxing at least once a month to get all of those toxins and stuff out of your system. Once a month for a week, not just a day, for a week. Fruits and veggies, get out of that mindset of, oh, I gotta have some meat, or I gotta have bread, or this, that, and the third with this meal. Like, no, you don't have to have that with every meal. You can have a strictly vegetarian meal. You can have a smoothie with your veggies in it. You can have a lot of different things and be fulfilled. It's just the fact that in our community, we are programmed to want to have meat and bread and things with, especially in the southern community, y'all, like southern black folks. Baby, we gotta have meat, we gotta have a side, maybe two, and a bread with our meals, in every meal throughout the day. Whether that be 1 or 3 meals a day, or 6, it don't matter. We gotta have it. And I'm just like, I got to the point where I was just like, I really don't. Like, I don't even hardly eat now, y'all. Like, I might drink a smoothie or something. Like, I ain't even ate today. I don't even eat breakfast. And that's my favorite meal of the day, breakfast. I don't even eat it. I'll probably eat it later on. I ain't gonna eat it right now, because I got stuff to do. Nevertheless, y'all, with that story, I really just want to say that, First things first, anything diagnosed, if you are going through anything with health complications in your life, you know, you just want to give yourself a better chance at stretching your life or giving yourself a better chance at extending your life expectancy. I want you to simply just start by evaluating the things that you do and the things that you eat on a regular basis. I want you to evaluate those things and see what it is that you can cut out and what you can replace it with that's healthier for you and for not just for you but for the people around you, because once you start making small changes, people around you are going to want to make small changes. They're going to either want to leave or they're going to want to change with you. So, yeah, make small changes and evaluate what you're doing, make small changes, healthier changes. And if you need any assistance with that, research or ask for help. Like, it's nothing to ask for help. More than likely, when you're asking for help, people will be generous with helping you if you just simply ask, okay? I think that's one thing that we don't do enough of is ask, because we're so stuck up in our pride or whatever. But nevertheless, evaluate what you're doing, make some healthy changes, because we need you here, I need you here. You know, you wouldn't be here if the world didn't need you here. So I need you to detox at least 1 week out of the month. Incorporate at least 3 days of some type of physical activity, 30 minutes of that day. 30 minutes to an hour. You don't have to do any strenuous workouts. You can simply go for a walk in your neighborhood or go for a walk on a trail, do a few jump ropes, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with doing. Just do it. Get a move on it and get your bodies to the place where you can move and not have to worry about an ache or pain, your head hurting. And because, baby, all these things that be going on that folks complain about all the time is simply your body snitching on you. So listen to your bodies. Listen to your bodies. Do what it is that you need to do to get your body and get on, so that you can get on one accord with your body, because your body, you the problem. You's the problem, okay? I'm going to tell you to your face. You want to fight about it? I'm going to say it. You's the problem, all right? So get your health together. If you need any fitness tips, you need anything, any tips on meals that you could be eating and things that you could switch out for this, that, and the third, please don't be afraid to either research or reach out to me, because I am here for this simple reason, to help you and heal this community. I'm doing my part, and I would love for you to do yours as well. This is your Monday Motivation Podcast with In Living Truth. I love you, and I hope that you have a blessed week, and I hope to see you on our next podcast. Like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and we will see you later. Bye.
Struggle with a chip or an ego. What you think they all mad at me for? You need a real woman in your life.